Hello out there, welcome back once again. We're still working on regression, okay? And I hope you understand something at this moment, okay? And remember, I'll iterate that again. To be successful in your mathematics is continuous hard work. And it's okay sometimes not to understand something, but what is important is what you don't do. What do you do when you don't understand, okay? Is that consistency, okay? So we don't wait for an assessment, for a test to come, for exam. Then we're starting to seek for help. We seek help at the same time during our challenging times. And if on a continuous basis, you work, you will see your challenges will decrease with time, okay? Welcome back, hope you're ready. Remember to have your pen and paper, and that's how we do maths. You know, we don't observe or you read a textbook. Yeah? You need something to write, to try some of the problem, and to think also. Okay, fantastic. Welcome back. So now what are we going to look at? We're going to look at linear regression. So we have defined what is a linear regression. So we said linear regression is the equation of the line of best fit. Are we together? And what is important is that the line of best fit must pass through the mean. Are we together? Pass through as a point. Passing through the mean implies we have to calculate the average for x, the average for y, and create a new point which we include on our scatter plot. And the regression line must pass through there. Now, the focus of this part is how do we find the equation of the regression? When we talk about regression, I'm talking about the equation of a straight line, but which is the best fit. How do we really find that? Okay. So let's see. So here, there is a regression question. So using a calculator, determine the least square line. So the least square line also is the same thing, just the least square line, we're talking about the regression. We're talking about the line of best fit, okay? It's exactly the same. So the least square line of the best fit for the following data. So here we have Lena, okay? So we have Lena 1, so we have a Lena. So there's the Lena 1. So they wrote the test. So the first Lena for chemistry, marks was 52%. Accounting marks, 48%. Lena 2, chemistry mark was 55%. And accounting, 64. Chemistry, 86. Accounting, 95. And we have 71 for chemistry there, 79 for accounting. Lastly, 45 chemistry, and 50 for accounting. What do you see from the data? Can you draw any conclusion? Does it mean a high mark in chemistry, you'll be better in accounting? But we have a sample of 5 students, okay? But let's try and draw some conclusion based on that. What do you think out there? So if you look at this, 86 and 95. We can see that a higher accounting mark based on student 3 is a high, based on high chemistry, a high accounting mark. And also we can see that the lowest, not really the lowest, if you look at student 1 and student, does it mean a lower chemistry means a lower accounting? Could be. It could be. But to see this, the best way is actually, let's try and find the regression. We model this. We have an equation that represents that. If we have an equation that represents that, we can see what is happening. Are we together? Okay. Let's see. So, for a chemistry mark of 65, let's assume, okay, so we have chemistry, we have lowest is 45 and the highest 86, okay? So let's say for a chemistry mark of 65, What mark does the least square line predict for counting? Okay, so the least square line, we're talking about the line of best fit, okay, or the equation of the line of best fit. Are we together? Now, we don't have, on our data there, we don't have 65. But let's say student gets 65 for accounting. Can we predict he gets actually 65 for chemistry? What will be the marks for accounting? Will be higher? Based on the data, indicates higher. But what is the mark for accounting? So the only way we can do that, if we can find the least square line, the equation of our model. And let's see how we do that, okay? Using our calculator. So using our calculator, getting to your calculator ready. So I would like you to get your calculator ready, okay? Switch on the calculator, okay? I'll indicate using my calculator. What I'd like you to do first is to press mode, okay? On your calculator. After mode, select STAT, which means stats. How do you select it? So it's mode, after mode, STA, by pressing 2. After doing that, guys, the following should appear. You should see something like this on your calculator. If you don't see something like this on your calculator, something wrong. You see something like that? Are we all together? After that, you press 2, press 2, press 2 is that. Can you see? That's 2. That's like the least square line, the straight line. Can you see that? Where A, B is the slope, A is the estimate, y-intercept. You select 2. After you select 2, you should get something like that. What does this mean? We have to put our X, our chemistry mark here, and we have to put the accounting marks there, because we're given chemistry marks and accounting. So we have to put chemistry there and accounting there. So it's the independent data and the dependent data, the X data and the Y data. Are we all together? That's what you must do. Okay. So to do that, so for example, entering the data, you're going to say 52, which we had for what? For chemistry. So 52, then equal to enter the first mark. Then enter other values in the similar way, in the same way. For X variable, the chemistry mark in order in which they were given. That's very important. The order must be exactly the same. You can't change that. Then move to the cursor, okay, across, up, and enter 48 under Y, opposite 52 in the X column. Good. Then this is what you must see. So you have entered your X and you have entered your Y value. That's where we are. Are we together? Are we together? So let's see that using our calculator. So using our calculator, I have to enter my chemistry mark. So this is mode. Can you see that? Select 2. Then I select 2 for the regression there. I can see A plus B times X. There I'm getting my X and Y. Then let's enter that. 52 equal. Then I move this the other side. What is my Y? 48 equal. Then I move this side. 55. Are we together? Equal. Then move that side. What do we get? We get 64 equal. Then we have 86 equal. After 86, we had 95 equal. I think we had 4 data set. Let's see what we need. We had 4 data set, so we need another one. So we actually had 5. Okay, let's see. see we have everything correct. So we have 55. So the first one is 52, 48, check, 55, 64, 86, 95. The fourth one we have 71. Agreed? Equal. After 71, we have 79. Equal. The fifth one, lastly, which is 45, equal. Then I move my cursor that side, I get 50 equal. That's my data. Are we together? That's where we are. We've entered our data now. That's where you must. After entering our data, this is what you must see. Now, you're going to press AC, okay, the screen, to clear the data. But the data remains stored. It will be in the calculator, okay? Then you press Shift 1 to get to the stats computation. After Shift 1, you must see something like that. So now we're going to say AC, Shift 1 to get to this position. Okay. After that, we choose regression by selecting 5. If you choose regression by selecting 5, we should get this. Can you see this? This is our A and B. That's what we want. Are we all together? We want the value of A and the value of B. And also remember that R means correlation also. Okay. Then from there, we press 1 equal to get the variable for the y-intercept and the gradient to 2 decimal places. Okay, let's see. So we have our data there. So I'm going to say clear, AC, Shift 1. What did we say? We said 7 for regression, not var. 7, I select 7. That's what I get. So what do I want? I want the A value. I select 1A. Are we together? Equal. Then my A value, which I can see it's 5 point. I can see there's the A value. Let's go back. There's my A value there. Okay. Then for the B value, I'll do exactly the same way. So I'll go back. I can say AC, Shift 1, 7. Then I want the B value 2 equal. Then I get my B value. See that B value correct. So my B value is 1.16. Okay. Okay, so to get the slope, we agreed, use the following key, Shift 1, 5, 2, equal. So the calculator gave us the B value, which is that, to 2 decimal places. Are we together? Then our equation of the regression is that. Are we together? Which is our equation of a straight line, our y-intercept, and our gradient, which was given to us. Are we together? Okay. So what did we do there? We just had to put our data. Put in our data. We say AC, still store the data, Shift 1. Are we together? Then you select regression. After selecting regression, you should get the value of A and B, the slope, and the gradient of the regression line. Then that's how we write the equation of a straight line. Okay. So what does it mean? So now we can predict. So this is the accounting, and this is the chemistry, which is the independent variable. So it implies if we have the accounting mark, the chemistry marks, we can predict what is there. If we have the chemistry, we can predict the accounting marks by substituting, by replacing X with the chemistry marks. Are we all together? That's what we can do. And if you remember, we're given that the chemistry marks, what about the chemistry mark of 65%? If we go back. Let's go back. So now how do we predict if you get 65%, what is my accounting mark? Okay, let's look at that. So to do that, if I go back, where's my regression? Okay, there's my regression. So while I see X, I just have to put 65. Are we together? So let me see that. I can do that, clear that. So I can see my calculator minus 5.07 plus 1.17, bracket, we have 65. We want to see equal. Oh, I'm getting actually 70 point, if I round to 70.98. So it's 65% chemistry. Leads to, if I round to one decimal place, is 71%. Okay. So guys, so in the next segment, what we'd like to talk about also, is this prediction really good? Is that reliable? Can I use it? And when? Can I trust this? That, oh, if I get 65% for chemistry, for accounting, I'll get 71% for accounting. Okay. We hope to see you guys after the break looking at, is this reliable? And how reliable is this? Okay. See you shortly, okay? Just drink water or something and come back strong. See you in the next shortly. Cheers.